Hello, happy ghnasadh or Lammas. This is a quick reading for what to expect for the collective as we head into this beautiful Sabbat. And just a little golden sandalwood for you over everything. We're going to do a 5-card draw, and we're going to be using the Tarot Reynard deck. This one here. Very pretty, very cute. And give you some insight into some questions you can be asking yourself. It is a reading for the collective, so if it does not apply to you or you just don't feel like it resonates, feel free to hop on over to Fiverr. I do have individual readings more available. When it comes to the collective, you just want to take what resonates, leave the rest, because not all readings are meant for you. All right. 3 shuffles. We're going to jump right in. And I'll be drawing 5 cards, and then we will go through what they mean. Alrighty. And get 5 cards for the collective for ghnasadh, please. I do read reversals, and we're hoping the cards jump. If not, then we'll just pull them from the top. But can I see? For ghnasadh, for the collective. What do we get? Got 2. Okay, right off the top. Right off the top in reverse. Okay. 4 of Wands. It is in reverse. Which this kind of makes sense with the current Venus in retrograde that we have going on. And, 5 of Wands. Straight. That's a lot of fire energy right out of the gate. Need 3 more cards, please. Okay. Oh. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. It's a pretty deck, isn't it? 1 more card. There it is. Oh. Got a lot of cards here, so I'm gonna show it. Okay, that's a 4 of Cups, but I'm gonna put it back in. If it's supposed to come out, it will, because that was literally 3 or 4 cards all at once, and we only need 1. So can I get 1 more card for, oh, I saw it. Nope. Can I get 1 more card, please? This is for the collective, for ghnasadh. There we go. All right, 9 of Cups, looks like. I think that's 9 of Cups. Might be wrong. Let me just look at it a little bit harder here. Give me a second. Sorry, my eyes are a little bit of a problem, so I sort of have to look kind of hard. Yeah, with the bumblebees, okay. And let's put that back right there. So sorry, I'm just going to get a drink before I keep talking. I'm going to look at these cards and let's see what we've got going on. So it looks like, let's see, 9 of Wands. This is a straight set of Wands. That's very, very interesting. Okay, so what we're looking at with this set here, okay, this is going to be like checking in with your feelings. How are you doing? What are you thinking about? What do we need to look at? Okay, that's card number 1. In case you want to do this at home, you can pull your own cards. Position number 1 is going to be, how are you feeling? Number 2 is, let's take it back to Ostara. Did you plant any seeds this spring? How is the journey going? How are your dreams? How are your adventures? How are the things that your plans, your daily planner, your goals, all of those kind of things? What is the journey that you're on and how is it going? This is going to be card number 3. What can you celebrate? Where can you give thanks and gratitude moving forward? Can you look at things and see what we need to look at? Okay, over here is number 4. So keeping with the harvest theme, with the fruits of your labors, the flowers that you've gathered since spring, all those seeds that you planted, those goals, those dreams, the planner that you've been working on, those sort of things. Is there anything that you can put aside and save for next year? This card is going to help us decipher that. And then down here for card number 5, it's themes that we see in the coming months. Okay, so things to look forward to and things that we're going to be addressing. So this is the setup for this particular read. So in case you want to do that for yourself. And now let's talk about the cards that have come out. Okay. This is the 4 of Wands in reverse. So it is not exactly a time for partying just yet. There's still a lot of work to be done. If you were hoping for a relationship to go a particular way, right now you may find that that is not happening. And I wouldn't get downhearted about it just yet, because with the Venus retrograde that we're experiencing, relationships are going to see, a lot of questioning, a lot of honesty, not necessarily honesty you want to have. Like you may feel like you want to move away from that. But it is the good kind of honesty. It's the kind that's useful. And it brings you forward in the relationship. That's where you're at with that kind of card, and with the planetary alignment that we're in right now. With the 4 of Wands and that heavy fire energy, it's always nice. It means that passions are going to be high and strong, which could be good, could be bad. Just be aware of it. Okay, try not to worry. Try not to be heading into the season with a lot of constraints about yourself. Try to look for the joy. It's not time to get ready for the party just yet. Like, possibly wait until Mabon for that, right? Like you still have a lot of work to do. We're still in the middle of everything, and although it is the Harvest Festival, we're not quite there yet. Okay, but this card wants you to look at ways that you can have a more joyful way to live right now, and just remember that it's not quite time for you to be just partying out, right? That's not quite happening yet. With the 4 of Wands, when it is in reverse like this, though, it doesn't mean, so for example, if you're worried about a relationship, it doesn't mean the relationship isn't going to work. It just means that right now it might feel a little off track. It doesn't mean there isn't going to be a time for partying. It doesn't mean that you're stuck. It just means keep working, keep going forward, keep doing your thing, especially for things that light you up, that get you burning, get you happy, that sort of thing. Okay, so here we are in the middle with the 5 of Wands. These are the seeds that you've planted that you kind of need to look at. So the fight is not over for these. Okay, again, with the Wands, you still have that passionate energy, you still have that fire. And, you know, with all of this heat energy, maybe they're just telling me how hot it is outside. I don't know, but because it's quite hot. But with the things that you're trying to do, trying to accomplish, the fight is not over. You still need to keep working, keep fighting. They will keep growing, okay? Your harvest is not ready to be done yet. If this is in a relationship question for you, if you are fighting a lot and you have this and this combined, it's time to look at that relationship, find what you can be grateful for in order to move forward. If you're having trouble with that, that could be a problem. If you're looking at a question with financials or money or that sort of thing, you could be looking at a little bit of strife, a little bit of trouble, but you really, really don't want to give up at this point. It is not time to be giving up on all of the things. Okay, you want to keep your passions in mind, try and do things that are having fun, But recognize there is conflict around you. Recognize that these things that you're working towards are frustrating you, okay? Just acknowledge it. Decide what you're going to waste your energy on and what you're going to put your energy into. Focus it, keep calm, and compromise where you need to. That's what's happening with these seeds that you've planted this year, okay? It does not mean it is time to give up yet. Now we're going to move into card number 3. This is fantastic. 10 of Pentacles, okay? Really beautiful. I love the tree in this card. With the 10 of Pentacles, that is a fantastic end energy. It is moving towards sharing your wealth, sharing your love, being grateful in this position right here. This is what you can have gratitude for right now. So, and you might not feel wealthy in any sense or abundant in any sense right now, but they are saying, find it. Find where you are wealthy. Find what you can be grateful for. You have friends you can be grateful for. You have family you can be grateful for. Or not. Like, are you grateful that you don't have particular friends or you don't have particular family? As you head into this season, find it. Really look deep and find where you can have gratitude for your wealth, your strengths, your friends, your family, those people who respect you, who can see the visions that you're working on and who help you push forward, those people that challenge you. This is a card that shows that you have a lot. A 10 of Pentacles is a lot of really great stuff. It usually means stability and financial happiness and sort of an economical feeling good. But in this instance, because it's a position of gratitude, it's where they want you to look. So you might not really be feeling that right now. They want you to step into that energy, look over the past 6 to 7 months back into the beginning of end of 2022, beginning of 2023, and look through this and say, what can I be grateful for? And then over here in number 4, we've got the 6 of Pentacles, okay? And the 6 of Pentacles is in a position, what do we think needs to kind of be let go of or move on? And finding balance. Now with the 6 of Pentacles, you want to find balance in your environment, your domain, your like where you find your life balance. I think it's very interesting. These first 3 are all wands and bookending it on either side are pentacles. So it gives me the impression that you know, wealth wise and financial wise, not quite feeling where you need to be. The balance might be a little bit off and there's a lack of gratitude, but it's not for lack of trying. Like, you're trying to see where you're grateful. They want you to keep working at it. They really want you to know that you do have it. It is really good, even though it's hard to see. It's definitely hard to see. I'm just going to say that. And then over here, you know, whenever you are the person giving, you are the person receiving, right? It's on both ends. So make sure that whatever you are giving over these next few months, heading into the next few seasons, that it's from the heart. You don't have any expectations of anything. You just give because you can. Find your balance. If you're working too much, right, it could be a problem. If you're giving too much in a relationship, there's conflict, it could be a problem. It doesn't mean it needs to end. There's no card here that says that these conflicts are so problematic they need to end. There does need to be some balance found, okay? And this card, when it comes up and you're looking at how to be grateful and you're dealing with the conflicts around you, this card is, how are you feeling inferior or superior? How can you balance that? Because if you're feeling too superior, then, you know, that's not great because the balance will be off. One is always bigger than the other. And if you're feeling inferior, how can you kind of even that out and voice that? Because there is no such thing. you want to make sure you're not doing that. Now, this could be relationships. This could be monetary. This is earth energy on the opposite of fire. So in this instance, this is all about long-term stability, root chakra energy, very deep, like grounding, meditation type work. Get your workouts in. Make sure you're drinking your water. This is all like basic health, gratefulness, and balance. This is how you're going to get through all of this nonsense. Now we're going to head down into the very end. What can you expect in the next seasons, the next few months as you move into the end of the wheel? And I have to be honest, this is kind of adorable because it's the 9 of Wands, and automatically 9 of Wands, curling up, keeping yourself cozy, using that fire energy, that passion to make yourself feel good, but you've worked really hard and now you want to rest, and now you want to close off. You've almost painfully worked through, and now you want this to be done. This card says, be satisfied. This isn't, it's not the Hermit, and it's not closing yourself off in a defensive fashion. See over here, you're open, right? The bumblebees signify the impossible, the amazing magic of that. And you're going to head into a time where it's time to be quiet, to close off, to recognize what you've earned. You will need to build some walls around yourself over the next few months. You will need to be careful. This could be emotional because it is Wands and fire. It could be financial. You will know the answer to that as you listen to the reading. But be careful here. Try not to have a guarded attitude. You want to be open as much as possible while also keeping yourself in a safe container, okay? And at the same time as being careful that you're not being guarded or having issues like that, you also want to allow yourself to have, vulnerability. So when animals go in to hibernate, they always have the out, but they also are vulnerable to the outside. It works both ways, and you want to be the same. You want to be able to allow the impossible to come forward to you, but keep all the nonsense, all the noise out, because you've already done the work. You kept, you didn't do the crazy partying right now. You did the hard part, and it all comes together. So keep your vulnerability open, okay, as the months go on, and it's going to become more serene. It's going to be calmer and happier as you move into the rest of the year. I hope that this has been a lovely reading for you, and I hope that you have a fantastic Sabbat. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and